I'm Caroline Hampson, and I'm going to be covering the global topic of world obesity. Did you know that 30% of our world is obese? Wouldn't that be scary if there was nothing being done about such a scary statistic? Obesity has become such a serious issue, primarily in every country, dealing with every age group, but in fact it is preventable. First, I will start with the statistic behind the current world obesity. For the past several decades, the OECD has done many studies analyzing and dealing with world obesity. To clear things up, the OECD was started by the government and has dealt with the developed wealthy nations. In the past 20 years, the numbers have absolutely skyrocketed. But in most recent years, in the United States, we have stayed stable. But in places like Australia and France, it is still increasing rapidly. The epidemic is not only spreading to almost every country in the OECD, but is infecting almost every age group. Did you know almost every 1 in 5 children is obese? 18% of adults are obese, so that's 1 in 3 adults. So you 8 people right here. That means 2 of you are obese and 1 of your children will be obese. These statistics show how likely and serious this problem is. When someone is severely obese, they decrease their death rate 8 to 10 years compared to a healthy person. In the world, 1 in 3 people will die from being obese. In the United States, 5 to 10% will die just because of obesity. There are millions of ways to die. Why would you want to die with something that's preventable? There are a few theories on why professionals think it is occurring. First off, food. We live in such a fast, up-paced world where we love things that come quick. So fast food, processed food comes to us quick. We go to the grocery store, we throw in a Lean Cuisine, it's out quick. We go through the line at McDonald's, right to you. Some more alarming statistics is reported by Global Issues Org, Anna Shaw. He states in his article that 31% of Americans eat more packaged food than fresh foods. 25% of Americans get sick off what they eat. And the scariest statistic is that 1% of food that we import is checked by the FDA. No wonder food is such a major issue. We're not aware of what comes into our body. Studies show also that individuals that are not educated and don't have as much money are the ones that are most obese. The economy was a huge issue in 2008. When the economy went down, our thoughts about what we put in our bodies went down because it was cheaper. Just having food was a privilege, not what we ate. Budgets tightened, so priority of food declined. This holds true with the world economy as well. Say you go to the store to get fruits and vegetables. It's extremely more expensive than going to McDonald's. So everyone in the world just started buying things that were cheaper and not as good for them. Unfortunately, these are only a few reasons why the world is obese. But there are things being done to stop and prevent it. To start, many countries are doing campaigns, policies, and incentives to help the disease. For example, Norway put more clear labels, educated their population on what they were eating, and made food societies on things that were bad for you. Another example is countries giving incentives related to healthcare. Say you went to the doctor and you lost weight that year. Maybe they'd pay for your copay or help you with insurance. Another approach has been in the media. Every country has been putting things out like videos and showing statistics and showing how this disease can really hurt you. Lynn Yaffe of EverydayHealth.com explains it in the best way. The best way to deal with it is health and exercise. So what you put in your body is what's harming you, and how to help it is what you do exercise-wise. So say you cut out the processed food and you walk for 30 minutes a day. That will help dramatically. So basically, obesity is an increasing issue, not only in the United States, but the world. If the world does not get a grasp on such a dramatic issue, then we'll have very serious consequences. There are many ways to prove the obesity rate is not only double, but tripling in the world. There are many ideas professionals are trying to understand why this issue is so extreme. Thankfully, there are ways to prevent it. Although 30% of the world is obese, the rate of childhood obesity is increasing and making a huge health cost. Many countries are finally waking up to this international problem and disease and are taking it by the horns. Thank you.